As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Bringing a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Gene Segura, very good at the shortstop position. Besides being very athletic, Gene Segura also possesses one of the best arms.
Francisco Liriano will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's having a real nice year, averaging almost a strikeout per inning. We'll see how he does in this one.
One gone. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, you know, they really need Paul Goldschmidt to snap out of the funk he's in. He's hitting near
The Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
What you want to do right there, get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Shot back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging about pretty good right now.
From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Settling in now, Brendan Drury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton racing back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Standing in now, Peter O'Brien.
Right fielder.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 8 home. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's the way you want to see guys respond after giving up a home run. You know, some guys, they go into a shell, they hang their heads. Some guys get a little gun shy, they start to nibble at the corners. This guy, he gets teed off, and he comes right after the next guy in the lineup. If I'm a pitching coach.
Russell Martin will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on. Now a bullet down the line, and it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen, and he will make it into second with a 2-base hit here to begin the third. So striding in, Francisco Liriano, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Here's the tag from Castillo. They got him at the plate.
On that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either. And the result?
Show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. And his club's keeping it close. It's 1-0. Yasmani Tomas will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Gold. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Yeah, and if you look at where they stand, you'll notice they've been pretty respectable in that department so far this season. 5th in the National League. When your team ERA is that low, it definitely takes the pressure off the offense a little bit. More importantly, it gives you a chance to win every single night.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah.
Brendan Drury comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom.
Turn out well.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these.
Strike that you can now throw anything off of.
On the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Phil Gosselin stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, he just booted it. Around third and being waved on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game. The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. And he is in there. Gene Segura will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Hit on the ground is short. The second for 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. D-backs lead it 3-0. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Fly ball heading for the alley. And this is going to be extra bases here leading off the 6th. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. Kevin Pillar will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Tulowitzki will take the turn and head for home. The tag from Castillo is not in time, and the run's in to score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think
Lined back over second. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. Yasmani Tomas will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right.
Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
This is qualified for a quality start so far. 6 1/3 innings pitched, 3 runs allowed. Now, just needs a little help from the bats.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, a good pitch there to get the out. And looking ahead, he's due to lead off the next half inning. So, in all likelihood, this could be the end of the line for him on the mound.
Phil Gosselin steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Protect the plate. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-2. Mike Bolsinger is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
46, Mike Bolsinger.
We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to
strike zone all night. So even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want.
Brad Ziegler is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Josh Donaldson. And they'll need him to get some. This is hit well out toward left field. Tomas going back on it. Gone! And we are tied here in the 9th. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 25 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
No surprises here. He's been doing this all season long. And whenever they've needed him, he's been there, and he delivers again in the clutch with a big home run to tie the ball game.
Jose Bautista digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. 0-2, here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the batter,
Devin Travis strides to the plate with 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run over at first base.
Yeah, and the key here is don't try to do too much. At least move the line and get it to the next guy. It's not really easy to score a guy from first all in one swing.
And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And when you've got a pitcher out there that you think might still be a little distracted from the home run earlier in the inning, you can use that to your advantage. And he does that right there by taking second.
Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 4-3 game. Jake Barrett will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
attention please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 33, Jake Barrett.
Roberto Osuna is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
striding in to start the ninth is Manny Tomas. As
they're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the third strikeout of the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him. It's currently leading the American League in that category. It's almost a guarantee that any league you leave him is pretty darn safe.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's got him eaten right out of the palm of his hand now. 2 strikeouts already here, final out. So that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he'll get under it to make the catch. And the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
And that's just about what we've come to expect out of this guy so far this year. He picks up save number 35 by finishing off this victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top 4-3.